Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to work on the Messenger app, and so let me show you what we done before. And so we got a sofa, and here now I'm trying to log in with my email address. And part 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we did register before, and now I'm logging. And so, and I'll open a new browser, is a Google Chrome, and now I'm copy the URL and log in with Alex. And here I'm trying to log in with Alex. Alright, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's open in Google console and we can see. Now trying to log in the info. So problem is after the login, the WebSocket didn't automatically connect. So we have to do a new implement to after user login, and we will initialize a new connect. So alright, let me open this in WebStorm, and we have a two folder with app, a React front end app, and the server is exactly backend server with this to user Node.js. And so let's get back to our store.js after we got the login. Right. So the first thing I need to change to language and framework and JavaScript and to ESC React and apply. We got a login user, right? Sign in and login. So I'm got a method trying to log in. Use user info. Now I'm uncomment this. So after got successfully in login, I think we need to do a call to real-time, and we connect to real-time and connect. Right, real-time and connect, and then we can right. So first time we need to do connect, and then authenticate. Cool. So in this case, now call to real-time and connect again to socket server with this user. So how we can do that? We simply within call this dot real-time and connect. Cool. So let's try again. And so now when we refresh, and now I'm logging with Alex, so it's automatically connect. But what happens if I'm trying to sign out and refresh the app? And again, one more time, trying to sign in with Alex. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 8. So now you can see the message from server. It's automatically reconnect to the server after user login. Cool. The same thing in Firefox. So now in browser, and you got the message you are verified because I just restart browser. Cool. So now I'm trying to resize my browser smaller, and here we got a Alex. And so in here I'm trying to create a new channel. In this what we did before, for example, to trying to chat Alex. Alright, got Alex, and hide that the message not so up. And you will see the Alex is got a new notification about channel, and the channel exactly a new object with payloads, and we got ID and title last message, and the user is a list of all member info in this channel. Right. So for example, I'm trying to add a new, open new localhost, and in Safari, and in this case I'm trying to log in with Kevin. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so this wrong email address. Okay, so Kevin is a login. Alright, so from Kevin, I'm trying to create a new channel to two member is me and Alex. So the first thing I'm trying to send to me and so in Safari browser I'm logged in with Calvin Smith and Alex. Alright, so I'm trying to send so the new method now is not show up because we didn't implement the new method that so just done about the channel. So let's hit the send button. So in Calvin you should see two members show up. Okay, that's good. And let me open in Google Chrome and we got a new method with artist Alex and we got a member Calvin and Tuan. And on Firefox, now you should see a new Calvin. Right, Calvin and Alex. Now that is the hardest work we don't have done before. And today I'm going to do a so let me just close this and like this and open the full. So I'm trying to do it, send to again a method, for example, hi there, and again, right? So in this case, we don't have a new notification about method that. So what is this? This is what we are going to do. So let's get started. So when I send the method to the server, so alright, since let's take about our store and our this or add the methods. Alright, so somewhere store and add the methods. Alright, in this case, we got a method. So let me first thing we need to make the console dot slur. Hey, we need to send this method to backend. So alright, for example, I'm trying to debug this method in the console, and now you should see again I'm trying to Alex and just for heading and hi there, and now you should see a new log in our console. We need to send this method to backend. The method sent to backend with a channel ID and user object and user ID exactly who created, who's the author of the method, body, and right, cool. So let's do this by so I'm trying to do the method cross the methods. Alright, enter this real-time.send and we are sending to the backend server for create new method. And here so alright uncomment this. Alright, uncomment this code and we don't see anymore in the log console. And so I want to do is now send to the server with WebSocket to create new methods and notify to all the member. Right, cool. So here we do by d.realtime.send and we send with was and the object with action to be create methods, and here we call payloads exactly methods. Cool. So real time send, and that means let's check about in the backend server. So go back to our backend server. We got a model and connection and decode the method. We got do the dot right here. So in this case, now make a new debug in our server with k create methods. Right. So break the body default methods. Right. So we got user connection. I'm trying to move it from top and cut user connection. Cool. So right now I'm trying to make a console log. We got methods from client to about creating new methods. Right, and here we got payloads. Payload, exactly, the payload is the method information. So let's see. Right, this is our server, and we got a new channel log. And here I'm trying to uncommon channel log. So where about it should be somewhere. It's authenticate. Right, uncommon console. Alright, uncommon this. Right, common this code. And so now the server should be restart. Let's npm run dev. Right, again I'm trying to refresh first and refresh Alec, and now trying to create a new channel to Alec, and here is send, and in the server you should see they got the message from client, and this I'm open on in server. We got message from client about creating new methods with ID and channel ID and body and user ID. And user ID exactly the author of this method, but I don't trust this ID, and we have to do this by alright payloads, and we can do by curse. Alright, so let's method object equal payloads. First thing is payloads, and so the method dot user ID equal, and so it should be equal user connection dot user ID. Right. So the first thing we need to do is verify if user connection dot is authenticate, and this means this user socket client is verified and verify before this and before he create a new method. So in this case I'm trying to use a loadout function to get connection and user ID is much better. Cool. So in this case we got it, and now I'm trying to send this dot model and dot methods, but we don't have a methods class that, so we have to do this. So in the model folder I'm trying to create a new model class. It's the method.js. So alright, export default class methods controller and app, and here we got this app equal app. So we create, so far so good. We got the method here and open index model, and we have to initialize methods. Alright, so methods equal new methods. And in WebStorm it's very useful. If I hit this, now it's automatically import this, and I don't have to import this anymore. So it's a really cool feature on WebStorm IDE. Cool. So we have passed the app into initialize function. Alright, so in our connection I'm trying to do those. Alright, sorry, it's just app those model and methods. I'm trying to make a new function create, and here we got the methods object. So how we do call the new created, and this method should be a promise function, and we can do, for example, I'm trying to do is the methods. Alright, and then we use arrow function, or even we can catch an arrow, and here I'm trying to send, now send back to the alright socket line who send this method with arrow. So how we do that? And simply we can do send w add exactly call user connection w add. We can do by cast wad equal user connection dot wad, and here we try to send wad equals socket and with the object. What object? For example, in this case, I'm trying to action equal create matrix error. Alright, and with payloads, I'm trying to return exactly the matrix or payloads. Or even you can do by just simply create an error, creating new matrix, something like that, right? But I recommend to return a new object, and we can debug in our client, right? So matrix, payloads. Cool. Okay, so this is what we cast an error. And in this case, so we got successful. After successful, our matrix created successful. Cool. So we have a model matrix created inside our matrix, and we have to create new function. Is create an object. So in terms of class, I'm trying to import loadas, and import immutable and order map from immutable. Cool, so we got a collection of methods, and we are going to use it for catching and new orders map, right? And cool. All right, so this method create I'm trying to do is a cross method equal object should be id, and here is a new object id. So we have to import object id from MongoDB. MongoDB, all right. And here we corrupt new object id, and we can do by cross id equal get function object, all right, underscore id, all right. Here I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mark it to string. This must be to string. So let's check about loadout function and make sure they have a toString. Alright, toString, cool. And the value. So toString gas object. Alright, so let id equal and id equal to string id. So default give is null. So in the new matrix, right? In this case, new matrix, new object id, and what we do is body equal guess object with body and default empty string and user id equal guess. So user id correct user id equal new object id with $sign get, or sorry, to load that function get object and user id. So here we can pass this user id and channel id, and channel id should be an object id as well. Alright, so cross channel equal new object id and this get object and channel id. So we copy channel id right here. So let's see what we need. All right, channel ID, user ID, body. I think that is enough. And let's see in our our store and component messenger when we create new methods and see what's there. New channel lab methods. Alright. Right, new methods body user body, and we don't need this. And cool. So we got a new property is created, and so we can know exactly when the method created. New date. Cool. So in here I'm trying to do this dot app dot db dot collection, and collection now to be methods dot insert one with the methods object. We thus define a variable and the callback to parameter with arrow and info. Alright, so in this case we need to permit function, so return. So let's copy all things just code into a permit function. So return new permit. Permit to be new ops, right? New parameter, reserver, and reject. Alright. So alright, so in this case we call this, let's check return one line of code. If error we reject, call reject an error, and otherwise we call resolver. Alright, resolver exactly matches. Alright, cool. So in this case connection we got a new app.method.create new method, and then it call back exactly methods. And this case I'm trying to do when we call back a new method, so I'm trying to load a user info in the methods. So right, so we got in connection methods, and so I'm trying to do is return when we return this and return the methods. I'm trying to do return resolver, and here we can call simply we can call right here. So in this case methods right this.app.user sorry, it's model and user and loads, and load exactly user ID and current user ID equal right methods dot user ID, and will be to string user ID. Alright, and load methods user ID, and then user right, and here we got user, and trying to modify methods dot user equal exactly user info, and here we can try to now send back to all the member in this channel. So how to do that? And remember we did before in the automatic file this app dot right, so we call as a member, we list all the member connection in channel ID. Alright, so here is same, right? Same thing we do that. So cosmetics. First thing I need to do is send back to just for me, this new client who will send this message to server and send back to him only. So for telling, I'm trying to make a console log. Alright, so and here uncomment it card, and here like success to create new methods, and here we got the methods. Alright, let's try to see. Now refresh my browser, and I'm going to send to Alex and hello there. And let's see in our console we see that successfully it is the server, or I should say successful create new Mattis, and we got the Mattis ID and channel ID and the user who created the Mattis. Alright, so we got a password and email here. So this user, large user, I'm trying to unset this, unset user hardware, unset user email. Alright, this is loadout function, and we need to. So I don't want to show up and to parameter to field in the user object to client is unsecurity. So we need to remove it when we call back to client. So let's try again, refresh this, and Alex and hello there. And so now we got unsuccessfully create a new Mattis with a Mattis subject. Alright, this time when we create the method and user information. Cool. So here I'm trying to get all the member. So now let's get all the member with member shortcuts ws client and send back this method. Cool. So how we do that? Alright. So we did save in our connection. We did save a list of connection, and when the user make an authorization, and we set the user ID in socket connection. So let me filter all the connection with user ID in channel. So the first thing we need to do is we got back a new method right here, and we got a user. So alright, so simply I can do this by card user ID and this string, and simply I can remove this, and here in when we created new methods, alright, I can find new methods in new user in the method. So for example, in case to do if successfully, if not error, and now we call z.app.d.model and user.file load user ID, and we can do by card user ID above, and here I'm trying to mark it to be two string user ID, and then we got user callback. So in this case, right, if error, so in if error, return reject error. Cool. So in other way, trying to write user ID, and right, so we got user and Mattis dot user equal user, and here I'm trying to unset user hardware, copy that, set user email. So in here I'm called to return reject, resolver and use Mattis. Alright, so it should be same, and we can do by cat new error. And here we try to return reject error. So this should be the same. So I'm trying to again to make a new tab by control Mattis created with methods, and we should see the user object in this case. Refresh the app again and try to make Alex and hit send. So in our server we got the same thing. This method created this body user and your channel. So we got channel ID. So first thing we need to do, how to know the member inside this method. We got card channel ID equal get the methods and channel ID. And to make this to be string, dot to string. And because the channel ID is exactly object ID, and I want to set it to convert it to into string. So we got channel ID, and here we can do by this dot model or this dot app dot model dot slot channel ID, right? And we got success will be channel. So let's see console log got channel of the methods created channel, and here let's see again refresh the browser and Alex and again, and we got the first thing, we got the channel again. Look like it doesn't work. Right, model channel, right, sorry, model dot channel loss. So let's see in our channel we did create a new function load. Right, channel we don't have any load function. So after created and we save a channel set with caches, and here we do first fry in cake. There's a cake we store in our initialize function. Right, this. So do right. So the first thing I need to do id equal dot to string to make sure I need to be string, because we store a cake which cake ID is exactly string type. And here we need to do right first thing we need fry in cake and do by card channel from cake equal this dot channel dot get exactly ID, and we check if channel from cake, and then so this should be a promise function, and we return new promise with resolver reject. Alright, so return that, and we have the ID, and here if channel from cake, and we return resolver channel from cake, and otherwise. So right, and let fry in db. So if we don't find any case, so and continue work to looking in the db. So created, I'm going to create this by this dot file by id, and we got the id, and so we have to create this method because we don't have it anymore. So id, and here we call the z.app.db.collection. Right, collection is a channel and file 1. The file 1 should be query equal underscore id and new object id with id. So object id we import this from top, and so new object id, and here we could call back to parameter with arrow and results. So in this case, I'm trying to make a new one line of code to reach file by ID. I'm going to make this function to be promise as well. Return new promise. Promise resolver reject. So right, so let's check if error or not results. And here we try to return reject with alright. If error, we return error. In other way, not found. And here return resolver results. Cool. So we got the file by ID, and then channel, and we return channel. And otherwise we can case error, and we call return reject error. Cool. So right in our message we got. Alright, so in our connection we got this channel.load channel ID, and once again I'm trying to refresh this and again create a new channel to Alec. And his hello there. And here we got a channel of the method created channel, and we got the member, and here we know all the member with ID. Alright, this ID, and so we got all the member with user ID. In this case, we do by cross member equal, so load that function channel and member, and default trying to make an array. So you know the member ID is the object ID. So we have to map into a function to a string. So in here I'm trying to loop member ID, and so we have the ID. Alright, so cross member, so member ID equal the underscore to string. Alright, member ID. So we make it into string, and here we got this. So we got the member ID exactly is user ID. So we got list of all the connection or with user ID, and here I'm trying to do cause user cause member connection equal z.connection.filter connection, and here we can call connection.user ID. So I'm trying to make to string user ID and equal exactly member ID, and we got list of all connection. So we can do by member connection dot for each, and here we got connection and cast w-add is it connection.w-add, and here I'm trying to send back to this current socket. Right, simply you can do this dot send w-add, and what we do is the action matrix add and payload to be exactly the matrix variable. Copy that. Sorry, matrix. Cool, it's so long. And now we got some matrix art, and here inside, now let's try to see in our Realtime.js when we got any matrix. So matrix from the server, we got the data, and let's see. So first thing I need to do refresh select and resize it to bigger. Alright, so here in Google Chrome is Alex, and now I'm trying to open the console and action our success and verify. Cool. Refresh again. Now we should see same thing method, and refresh again with me in my got verify, and this means authenticated. Alright, trying to make a new method to Alex. Alright, so hello there, and we got method from server is the method art. So this exactly we just send, and let's see in Alex. Now you got a method from server method add. Alright, cool. Method add. So in that mean, and in our connection, we send to all the member in this channel group is correct and working. So we have to implement client once client got the method add with payload exactly method, and we got the user information. Where is user? Body, user ID, channel ID, and user object with ID and name. Right, cool. So inside our real time, so let me close connection methods and channel. So in our real time we got read methods. So we got action, and in this case methods add and breakfast. Cool. So and we got payloads is exactly method information we got. So in this case, first thing we need to do by code user equal load get payloads user code user ID equal underscore to string user dot ID. So and here we need to set this user into the cake, and let's see, set user to cake. We do get user add user to cake, and here I'm trying to do is in the real time I'm trying to first let add this user to cake, and we call this the store. Right, so store, and with this variable at top, and we don't need this anymore. So store dot add user to cake and user, and let's say user and user ID, and in case we do much better, and to load that function to string user dot ID. Right, cool. And let's see what in else. And in this case we have to add new method. I'm trying to make a new function because we can't use this method if user adds methods, for example. Where is that? Right, if you call store.add method in this case, problem is the loop to be circle, because when we call it and the message client we send to server and server send back to client, it's loop forever. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to make a new function a set methods to cake method, and here we got the methods. In this case, so we got set method, and we call this dot methods equal this dot methods dot set, and we got ID and methods, and so cast ID equal, let's go to string the methods ID. Right, so simply we can use a loadout function. Right here I'm trying to do that get the methods and underscore ID. Alright, so this dot set methods, and we can call this dot update to update the component. So we got the set method. In this case I'm trying to do this dot store, right, sorry, this dot store dot set methods and the methods. So right, so methods, so we have to do a cross methods equal so methods object, because we have a variable at top, and so we don't have a wk variable. So the first thing we need to do is the ID, and the method is does ID, and body the guess payloads body, and default empty string. Right, should be payloads. User ID equal user ID. Alright, so user load that function gets payloads and user ID. And let's see what's in channel ID equal load that function gets payloads score right channel ID and create this get payloads created or default new date. So let's see, and we got the me equal one line of code to check this, and we got cost current user equal store dot get current user, and here cost current user ID equal load that function user current user and underscore ID. And so in this case I'm trying to make two string it should be two string, and current user will make to if current user equal and the user ID of the method, so dot underscore to string and payloads. I'm loading that function get payloads and user ID, and we compare if the author of user ID, in this case we got payload user ID, and compare this if equal this, and we return true or false, or even just that is enough. We don't need to do it because it compares this function. So in here I'm trying to make a log to the console.log hi there. Oh sorry, Mattis with the Mattis object, and here we can see so card user ID payload and WK. Alright, is WK and card user ID and card user ID, and we don't need it to remove this. So okay, refresh, and again I'm trying to Alex and to Alex and a new method, and in our console we should got a method from server. That is alright. So problem is we don't see any methods right here. We should see a new methods add. Let's see our payloads channel add one again hi. Alright, so we got the methods from server. Oh cool, so we got it, the methods from object, and we got body hi there. But problem is in Alex we don't see any new methods because we set a new method, installer set new method, and we have to set new because we reload. Let's see, in our messenger when we load list all the methods. So okay, so let's see where we loop all methods. So okay, channel right, cool, and here we got loop all the methods, and so let's see where is the method we get. We get method from channel, and install gets the method from channel and methods. So the methods ID should be added to the channel. So in this case store, we call store.set method, and in this case we have to do this by cross channel id equal to string, alright, matrix dot channel id. So and cross channel equal we get from cases channel, list of channel and get by channel id, and this case if channel, and we call it channel dot matrix equal channel dot matrix dot set, alright, exactly id of the matrix and true. So now let's see again, refresh me and refresh Alec. And so I'm trying to send to Alec, hello there, and so nothing happened. And until I'm trying to send hi Alec, how are you? And I think in Alec should be see the say Alec, hi, how are you? Problem, I will show you how what the problem why the avatar image does not show up right here, but so and check again. Alex now will say to me hi Toán, Alex here, and so open new browser, and Alex say, sorry Alex say, and we don't see any user say like this. So I'm going to fix that in the messenger, and we got username not proper, should be Mattis and user name, and now problem should be fixed. Alright, sorry, problem. Alright, so should be where is the list of all the Mattis, should be channel, right, and where is the Mattis list, channel, Mattis right here. So Mattis.me and otherwise get user and name. This is not correct. I did a mistake before, and we should get user from Mattis object. And here I'm try again. Refresh me and refresh Alec. And in this case, I'm not open console anymore and resize Google Chrome browser smaller and resize me smaller as well. All right. Right, let's see, this will see much better. And right in my hand, right side is Alec, and left side is me. And refresh me and refresh Alec. I'm trying to create a new method to Alec, and so nothing happened. But Alec should see my notification about channel, and here I'm trying to say, hello Alec, how are you? And so you see the math is hello Alec, and I'm trying again, hello Toán, this is Alec, here. Right, so now you can see the math is a real time in notification. Cool. So let me check about user avatar image. So why it doesn't show up right here? When we call store.set method, and in store we set a method with the user and set user to case. Problem A, method user, because in our backend we don't have any. When we call back to the back as front end, we don't have an avatar image. So in this case, user is called user, and we cut to the user. In this case, we set the method. Correct. So we have to get a example of avatar image. We add case to user. Alright, add case to user, and in this case I'm trying to return user. So in here we can do it by user add to case and cut user. So in this case, let's and user equal, and here I'm trying to do methods object dot user, methods object dot user right here equal user. And so let's try again, refresh me and refresh Alex. I'm trying to Alex new created methods, and so we got done, and here we got select, and I'm trying to say new good morning Alex, and so now you should see my name say, and I think we have a little bit space on, but we fix later. And here Alex say hi done, and now we should see let's say hi done, and how are you today? Yeah, it's right, cool. So I'm trying to answer to Alex, good. Right, cool, and thank you. So that is how real-time math is. And I will show you one more thing. So problem A, now I'm refresh Alex. I'm close my browser and I'm trying to Alex. And he sent and open Chrome and localhost 3000 and log in with Alex, and now I'm trying to hit hi Alex, and Alex no more receiving this method. Even in his console he got a new message from server, but he didn't get a new notification about channel. So on his browser no longer channel, and I'm trying to hit again and it doesn't work. So we got the method still in notify to him, but in the UI we don't see the method. So how to fix that? And in this case, when we set the method, so right, so first thing we need to do is call the methods. Set the method, store those methods. Let where is set methods right here. So the first thing we need to do is if channel, and otherwise I'm now fetch to the server which channel info. So I'm going to call this service dot get API channel. I'm trying to API channel and channel ID and channel ID. So channel ID should be channel ID dot get dot then channel, and so it will return, and here is exactly channel data, and got this by code channel right equal load that get return channel one data, and here we got code channel. So here we can set this channel dot equal this channel dot set channel. So but we don't have this API endpoint, so let me open in our browser with API backend localhost 3. So I'm resize my browser larger and 3001 API channel. For example, this channel. Alright, so in this case I'm open robo3t, and we got chat app and collection channel, and so in this case I'm trying to copy the channel ID, and here is what we are looking for, and we cannot get it. So how to do that? Simply we can do it open up browser and copy that, and so here we got a new endpoint about channel and with ID method you get, And so we do is app.get, right, API channel and ID, and we got the 3 parameter: request, response, and nick. Right, it's response and nick, and in this case I'm trying to do by cross channel ID equal to load that function request dot param dot ID. So if not channel ID, we return red.stars not file code and JSON with arrow matrix not file. Okay, something like that. And otherwise, I'm trying to do app.model.channel.load exactly channel ID and then channel. So this is permit function, and we catch if error, we simply return this copy this as well. And in this case, we don't show the exactly error code method in from the server to the backend as for to the user. So simply we show not found. Okay, in this case we got this, and here simply we return response.json the star earth 200 and JSON exactly channel. So let's see. Refresh my browser. Now we should see any error. So return JSON class channel.log, and let's verify if we got any error. API channel and channel. So the first thing we need to do is console slug channel ID. Let's see. So far so good, we got exactly channel ID. Right, so cool, but why we don't respond? Cool. Yes, API channel ID. And so let me try to do if channel ID and then model channel.load, and let's see about channel.load return new permit and channel from cake guess ID. So file by ID. Alright, problem A, reserver channel. That's my bad problem. Okay, so right in this case, we close this messenger, real-time close this, and here refresh my, and so we should get the channel information. Cool. So in here I'm trying to fetch all the member and add the user object to this. So in this case I'm trying, we got the channel, and here I'm trying let fetch all the user belong to member ID. So right, so first thing we need to do is and make a query, and we got a user and file query. So do cross member equal channel dot member, and the channel member is exactly the object ID. And here I'm trying to do a cross user. So we do by this app.model.user.file, and the first parameter is a query, cross query equal. So query should be ID and in an array of member, and cost option equal, and so don't want to show every password and an email, so simply we do by email to right, name it to and create it to Alright, so we don't need to show the passwords and email, so cast query and option, and then we got a user, and here we can return this by channel.user equal user. Cool. So we can catch error and return just copy that not file. So just not file. So far so good. And user, and let's see. Now you should see a new user should be called back to name create. And let me show you, if you want to return email, let's do email equal true, or even just one is the just okay, any option. So refresh this. Now you should see email in research, and I don't want to show up the email in the callback up to client, and just keep user email is safest. Cool, so we got this. And here does mean in our store, when we set a new method, we call this service. And if channel in cake is not available, we fetch to the server and get channel info, and we got channel. So channel is a responder data, and we do by card user equal get channel dot user, because we got the return or the user right here. So, and here I'm trying to loop as user, and we call this git dot, alright, git dot set user, set add user to cake, right? Add user to cake user. Cool. And also we got the use channel right here, update, and so I think it should good for now. And let's make a test. And I'm quit my Chrome, and here close it and refresh my app and add to Alex, and maybe I'm add to Calvin as well. And I'm trying to say hello there, and nothing happened. And so I'm trying, hi Alex, are you there? So it's a new method, and I'm open Google Chrome, and here log 3000, and here Alex login, and he doesn't, he has still not received our method. If you want to receive all the channel, and we can do it later in lead all channel and lead all our methods in history. But in this case, I'm trying to see more to resize my browser and try, are you online there? Alright, so still our problem is doesn't work. Channel, and we got a new ID, channel ID. And so let's see what happened. Alright, we got a new method from channel, and let's see about network again. Alright, so should see. So let me restart browser to like it. And still hello there. This is cool, but why key channel set activity channel? And so let's check about this channel set. Alright, so my problem is set channel. It should be the first parameter is the channel ID, and next parameter should be channel. And again, let's see. And this is a work. And so let me quit Google Chrome, Alex, and hello there, and hi Alex again. Sorry, and open Google Chrome again. Look for 3000. And so we don't need to recreate it. And now I'm trying to, hi Alex, are you there? And so we still got problem. What problem? Matters. Problem is when I set directly channel, this isn't problem. You can see in store we set this channel channel. Now channels become from the server. We need to format it. And so let's talk about real time when we add new channel and connect. When we got new method channel add, and here we need to implement this key. So store.user add channel and user. So let's copy this channel ID and payload and copy that into a new function. So we can call this on add channel, and here we got payloads. And so alright, so this on add channel and payloads. And so now we call store equal dito store. And so I'm trying to on add channel, real time on add channel, and we fetch on add channel. Alright, so in this case store, and we set the methods, and channel is not set like this. Alright, we break this if add channel, break and call channel data user, and in this case I'm going to uncomment this code, and we call it the .realtime on add channel and payload exactly channel. So let's see in our real time we add, do we have any updates for add channel? Store.add channel, and we got channel ID. Now it should be correct. And once again I'm trying to quit browser, and here refresh and Alex, hi there, and again methods, and open Google Chrome and localhost 3000, and Alex, and trying to hi Alex. Now you should right, and hi Alex. Alright, so now Alex come later, but he still got a new notified about Mattis. How are you? Right, and again here I just come online, sorry for this, nothing like that. Right, see come, but now it should great. So I think I will stop the video here, and we can see in the next video, and thanks for watching, and bye.